What's going on, y'all? What's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? Coming at you with another live stream. You see the title of the video. This is a very important video on this Monday, the month of May. You have people that are insecure, they have fear. That is sin. That is sin, y'all. When you have insecure and you're in fear, you already done put it to the entity that they have usurp authority over you. You see, people always tell you to have doubt and fear. They tell you to, think everything is bad. That's insecurity. That's doom and gloom. That is sin. That's bondage. A lot of you that's trying to get in a relationship, whether it's a man or a woman, you in fear, you insecure, you in bondage. This is the reason why most people are in bondage relationships, because they are in sin. See, they don't want to hear that. You are in sin. I will let you know that. You are in sin. When you are insecure and you're in fear, you don't believe in the person you're dealing with. You don't believe in the person you're talking to. You're in bondage. I'm not in bondage. You have to get that fixed as a man, as a woman, when dealing with each other. All that insecure, fear, and doubt, that's bondage. You in sin. Calling that out is the right thing to do. Calling it out publicly is the right thing to do, because a lot of you in fear. A lot of you in fear of moving to another destination. A lot of you in fear of traveling. A lot of you in fear of meeting up and making moves together. That's you in sin. Your sin is overriding your righteousness. If you're not doing anything wrong, then why are you afraid to take the next step? Because you're not moving correctly. You in sin. You in sin. You are in sin. Own up to it. A lot of you ladies, you are in bondage of sin. This is why the men ain't coming to you. This is why the men ain't approaching you, because you are in sin, ladies. Fellas, you wonder why the woman ain't coming to you if she's on point? Because you in bondage, you in sin. You still haven't let go of somebody you used to deal with. There's nothing wrong talking about it. You could learn from something you dealt with in the past. Yet, if you dwell on it, that's a difference. If you dwell on it, you in sin, you in bondage to that person who no longer with you. Even if you have children with them. Even if you have children with them. Take care of the child if it's your child. Yet a lot of you are in bondage with these people. You get with someone, you put yourself in bondage. Own up to it, men and women. Get with someone, and all of a sudden you didn't really want to be with this person. You already made a soul tie. You put yourselves in bondage if you really didn't want to be together. When you get with someone, it's supposed to be great. Not, oh my goodness, I'm with this person, now they got me in bondage. I can't do this, I can't do that. When you talk like that, you in bondage. You in fear. You in fear of doing the right thing. You got to move forward. Get out of that fear. Get out of that insecurity. A lot of people in America, in certain parts of the world, are in fear and bondage. And this is the reason why they're struggling. This is the reason why they're not successful. This is the reason why they are in bondage in their homes or, in the city. Wherever the case may be, people in New York City is in bondage. Most of the people in the northern states are in bondage. Not all. Some of you are in bondage because of your sin. You love sin. You accept sin around you. Even if you're not sinning. The point is, sin brings problems to where you at. It does. Insecurity, fear, doubt, doom and gloom. Blah, 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 blah. It's why you're in bondage. Why you don't see growth. Why you're not winning. Why you can't travel. Why you don't have nowhere to go have a good time. Because you love sin. You love sin. Okay, hold on, I got a message. Always these messages coming around this time. All I'm saying is get out of sin, get out of bondage, get out of fear. Some of you are afraid to support because of fear. You insecure. You in bondage of supporting. You scared to support. Yo, people are in fear. They got y'all in fear, man. And that's why you in bondage. You in sin. Fear, insecurity is bondage of sin, y'all. It is. It is. It's the truth. It's the truth, y'all. You gotta get out of sin. You gotta get out of sin. Own up to your sin. Stop feeling guilty and own up to it. Stop bashing your head and losing your mind. You made a mistake, okay, own up to it. If I make a mistake, I own up to it. Don't be like, like, that's bondage. It's bondage. Many people are in bondage. It's amazing to me that it's a lot of people in bondage. You're in bondage with a woman that don't even want you. You in bondage with a man that don't want you. There's other men that you've been talking to. You won't give that person a chance because you're in bondage of your sin. Your sin is stopping you from growing. Bondage. In order to get out of bondage, you have to own up to your sin, move on, try not to do it again. If you do it again, get yourself back up, and get right. And get right. And get right and get corrected. You get what I'm saying? So look, I'm not going to be on too long because I got a lot of things I have to do today. Get ready for the site and stuff like that. I decided to go live and talk about this. This is part 2. The video is uploaded for part 1. I went into more depth. I'm going to start doing a little bit of a series. If you know, I've been talking about sin as bondage lately. The last few videos, put it in the algorithm, let it, be known for people to, watch it, see what they say in the comment section. Telling you, sin is catching up to a lot of people. They're in bondage. And there's people that's successful is in bondage right now because of their sin. Because of their sin, they have not repented of their sin. They have not owned up to it. Say, yeah, you got me. I'm in sin. The Most High is exposing everybody's sins different ways, y'all. He has a way of doing things. The men sins is being exposed. The men sins being exposed. The woman's sin is being exposed. Content creator sins being exposed. Some of these content creator sins being exposed. Men and women, it's a lot of sins being exposed in the cities, in the fields, in the world. It's just everything's coming out. There's no hiding it. You can't hide anything from God. So that's why you got to own up to your sin. Like I said, if I did anything wrong, I own up to my sin. Why? Because I did it. Nobody forced me to do it. And nobody could force you to be with somebody you don't want to be with. And that's another thing. Force is bondage. Did you know that? Force is bondage. You forcing somebody to do something that they don't want to do. That's sin. You want them to do sin. You forcing them to do something, that's sin. That comes from the deities and the entities. Because they force people to go at each other. They force people to, argue with you back and forth. The people in sin, they have to show you who they are. And we saw that in Brainwave's live stream yesterday, where these 2, quote unquote, ladies were in sin. They were in sin. They was losing their mind. They was saying derogatory disrespect. Because ladies love sin. You'd be surprised how much ladies love sin. You'd be thinking, she's innocent and she's not like, no, some of these ladies love sin. They practice sin. You just don't see it because you just in love of her beauty and her, her sparkling on you. She's sparkling on you, so you like, yeah, man, she's great. Okay, so you think you the only one she sparkle on? You think you the only one she sparkle on? Ladies, you think you the only guy, the only guy? You think he's the only guy that dealt with you, only and only you? Would you rather hear a man tell you the truth or a man does it behind your back? Because it seems like you're okay with a man doing it behind your back because you love sin. You claim you want truth. You claim you want this, you want that. You know, come on now, stop it. Let me show y'all something real quick. Take a walk real quick. Let me show y'all. You see right there? See right there, that's the backyard. And right there's the pond right there. I don't know if you can see the pond. And in that pond, that's where the alligators, the snakes be at. You know what I'm saying? The black snakes. You know, they don't bite, but they be in that water right there. Now, I'm not going out there because I ain't got my sandals on. So you see the backyard, it's pretty good, pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? You can see the backyard right there. I'm not trying to show the neighbor's area, but you can see the pond right there a little bit. That's the pond right there. So for everybody to know that I don't need to be capping. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna stand up real quick. So think about what I'm saying. Sin has caught a lot of you. Sin has caught a lot of you. It's caught a lot of you. A lot of you are in sin and you wondering why you at where you at because you have not repented of your sins. You have not owned up to your sins. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like if you want things to get great, if you want things to be great, you gotta look great, you gotta talk great, you gotta respond to your situation. Insecurity has got a lot of y'all in bondage. Fear got a lot of you in bondage. I can't talk to people that's insecure and fear. And jealousy, jealousy is sin. Now, yeah, the Bible says the Most High is jealous of his people. Why? Because he don't want them to sin. Because he knows jealousy is sin. He created good and evil. So we are aware of that. So if the Most High created good and evil, why you want to be evil? Why you choose evil over good? Because good is boring. Good is not excitement. That is excitement to me. Knowing that the Most High got a hedge of protection over me and those around me, I'll take that any given day. Because once he removed that hedge of protection, they coming after you. And they gonna have you tortured. Torture is sin. Bondage is sin. Fear, insecurity. Don't trust nobody is sin. Now, the Bible warns you to be mindful of people. I agree with that. I do agree with that. So, miss me with that. At the same time, just saying, like, stop accepting sin in your life, y'all. Stop accepting sin in your life. I don't want to hear it. You know? I brought sin into my place. I stayed there in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Because then I find out she's a witch, you know? So I dealt with somebody in sin. Look how long it took for me to heal from that nonsense. It took a time. I said, nah, I got to heal from this nonsense that I put myself in. Being around these warlocks and witches. We was all around the warlocks and witches last year. We're not around them no more. And look what the Most High have done for us. Me, Ringo, and Brainwaves. You know what I'm saying? Getting away from these warlocks and witches. You get what I'm saying? Because they have a way of getting around if you allow it. This is why you got to take your time getting to know people, see what they are. And some of them know how to perform. What's going on, man? Some of them know how to perform a great way of getting your energy if you allow it. So let's see who we have in the chat. We got Robert the Great. We have Forever Studios in the house. Yeah, think about what I'm saying. So I'm gonna show you again. Show you again. See the backyard. See the water? See the water right there? That's where the alligators is at. Or the crocodiles. Well, I think we have either one is there with the snakes. They're back there in the yard. See how big this place is? People be thinking I'm capping. I don't need to lie to the audience. I'm in nature, y'all. I'm in nature for real. I'm around nature, y'all. The ducks be back there too. You know the ducks. They got their family back there and stuff. Sometimes they walk around to the yard and you see them. You know, one of the guys said that they saw the black snake, you know what I'm saying, not too far from us. And yeah, be all the dogs roaming around. Yeah, this is nature, y'all. If you can't deal with nature, I don't know what to tell you. That means you got to get your sentence correct. That's why many of you, see, to me, living in the mountains, Forever Studio, shout out to Forever Studio. He out there, you know, near the mountains. To me, I'm more of a land guy. I love to be around trees and the water, man. Mountains, I've been to the mountains. Utah, Vegas, California. I've been there before. And it's a great view. It's just not my cup of tea. Me personally, it's not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Longevity, I love to be around nature. You know, yeah, there's nature in the mountains. You know, you got foxes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, it's the women into the mountains. The women into the mountains, fellas. The women love the mountains because they want to see the big view and, you know, see, you know, all the city from the top of the mountain. It's all well and good. It has its moments. It's just not my cup of tea. I want to be around nature. I want to hear the birds chirping. I want to see the ducks. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the gators. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. That's why I want to be around. I want to be around nature because it shows you who you are as a man, as a woman. You know what I'm saying? See, if the animals see you move correctly, then you are in the righteous state. So this state of Florida taught me a lot. It's like what Brainwaves say, if you're in the deep south or you're in the south in particular, the sins will knock you out quickly down here. Because this is a Bible state, y'all. The people are really into their Bible down here. They don't play that down here. See, in the Northeast, you could get away with things. In the Midwest, you could be whoever you want to be. Even in the West Coast. Even in the West Coast, people are losing their minds over there. You know what I'm saying? The Northern West region, the Midwest region, the Northeast region, if y'all want to go with, you know, 3D terminology. I'm just going with elites. I talk elite. But if you want to go according to what you was taught in school, you know, that's you. Me personally, I talk elite. In terms of elite standards, we don't look at West Coast, East Coast. We look at all the states. That's in the northern states. We consider it northern states. Then you have the South. We consider it the South. Then you have the Deep South, which is Florida, Louisianian. Florida is considered the Deep South, right? That's what I was taught, you know what I'm saying, in my school that I went to, the Catholic school that I went to. Because at first, my parents put me in the Catholic school, and they taught us that elite stuff since I was in first grade. They say, they said 3D folks, say Northeast region, Midwest, and West. And then you have the South and the Southeast. We don't see they got y'all circulated in a low frequency. I go by the Earth map that me and the guy was talking about. We're gonna talk about it. Me and Brainwave's gonna talk about it real soon. It's all connected, y'all. It's all connected. It was separated during the time of the flood. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, like I said, like, you got to know that fear and insecurity leads you to sin, leads you to bondage. That's why a lot of people's in bondage relationships. I don't got time for that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for that. I'm too elite to be dealing with nonsense. I'm righteous elite. And whatever mistakes I made, I own up to it. I tell the Most High through Christ what it is. I stand up for my sins. Any sins I committed, I stand up for it. I don't blame nobody in the chat. I don't blame no woman. I stand up for my sins. The problem is you ladies don't want to stand up for your sins. And you cover your sins of your homegirls or your relatives or moms and aunties. Y'all cover each other's sins more than the men do. Because men realize when we get in sin, the Most High did with us harsher. The reason why the Most High did with us harsher, because he came to us first. He expects us to get it correct in order for the woman to get correct. So in order for the sin to be abolished, the men have to be first to own up to the sin. And once the men own up to the sin, and the woman don't want to own up to the sin, then she no longer deserves to be around you, even if you have a child with her. Listen, guys, I've been with ladies that had children. I've been with ladies that don't have children. And sin is the reason why we're not together, because they was doing secret sin. There's a thing called secret sin. A woman could do secret sin without you even knowing it. Without you even knowing it. You thinking everything's good. You put years with this woman. You put a lot of years. Yet she got secret sin. Go watch the show Deadly Woman and see what I'm talking about. It's on YouTube. Deadly Woman. We know about deadly men. Go watch the show Deadly Woman. Some of you might be living with a deadly woman right now. They have the numbers on you guys. They do. They do. They do. You think these women's happy that I'm in a mansion? You think these women's happy that I got guys here making moves to better their lives in this place that I'm running for the time being? Yeah, I'm running this place for the time being. The person that owns the house put it in my hands to make sure everything good. He gave me the responsibility. He always messages me all the time. He messages everybody that's here. Yeah, he messages me the most because the guys be telling me. They tell me what's going on. Man, you must be in charge because you get more messages than we do. I mean, it is what it is. I am the oldest here, you know, of the group. Well, I might not be because it's another guy that's older than me. You get the drift. It's not about age. It's about, you know, experience, whatever, which everybody in here have experience. So when you're responsible for a place that welcomes you, I already got a message to get my own place soon. Told y'all, I'm ready to get my own place soon. I'm just getting everything else situated. You know what I'm saying? Get my own mansion. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm not moving in sin. And whatever mistakes I made, I own up to it. And that's what you got to do as a man. Okay, I slept with somebody I'm not supposed to sleep with. Okay, I got into sin. Now I own up to it. Just deal with the consequence that comes with it. Guys, be honest. Some of you know that you got that woman doing sin time. You was living it up. You was lustful towards her. She was lustful towards you. If it's not lustful righteously, you putting yourself in sex bondage. That's gonna be my next pre-recorded video, sex bondage. And that's gonna be for members only. Or I'm not gonna talk about that on the public because the support is very few far between. If you want me to put that public, that Cash App got a ring. That Super Chat got a ring. that Venmo gotta ring. Otherwise, it's going to that sex bondage. When I talk about sex bondage, that's going to members only. Oh, I'm not going to talk about that here. That's going to the members that pay for it. But see, you public folks, you don't want to pay for something like that. If I'm going to talk about something like that, I'm going to put a lot of time and energy. I'd just rather give it to the members only because they're paying for the subscriptions. You folks that don't want to pay for the subscription, that's your choice. Just don't get mad because that sex bondage, I'm going to take it to another step. I'm going to go about it for you folks that's still in 3D, and I'm going to take it to the elite. And why the elite got to be careful of who they have sex with. Let me just give you announcements. I'll give you announcements for you folks that love to watch for free. Because your mind is, you think you're free by watching me for free. You still in bondage based on how you move and how you talk. Some of you are not in bondage that watch my channel. Anyway, let's talk 3D. 3D narrative, because most people still in 3D, right? Can we admit my conversations is not, I gotta talk 3D, I gotta talk to y'all in regular terms, and then I gotta go up to elite. When you in 3D, you have no clue how the world works. And you get it in with a woman, you get it in, yeah, I'm getting it in. You bring in sin, poverty, children into society. You bring in poverty, sin into society because you 3D with the woman. You 3D with the woman. You like, yeah, I'm getting it in with this woman. Yeah, I'm getting it in with her. I'm 3D. Yet when the kids come out, they living in poverty, and then their kids in poverty, and then their kids in poverty. That's what they want you to stay on. When you elite, you have standards. You can't just be getting it in with just any woman. Why? Because your tree is precious. And for a woman to have that precious tree, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. And for you to put that tree to plant in her incubator, she also have to be elite. See, it's not going through many of your head. You got somebody in the chat talking stupid. You got somebody in the chat talking stupid. Let them talk stupid. Let them tell on themselves, because the person that's talking stupid in the chat is in sin. It's in sin because they love sin. You see, I'm letting these sinners expose themselves. So don't block them. Don't block them. Don't block the sinners. They are like they support the platform. Let me see who this person is. These sinners is talking about themselves. Let them talk about themselves. So you, the public, can see what's going on. Like I said, I'm going to talk more about it. Sex bondage. I'm going to talk about it, pre-record it later on today, and put it for members only. Because see, people, they act like they support. But we only got 3 people liking this video. I wonder why. We only got 3 people liking this video. But you got these clowns here watching. These FBA, what did Ringo call them? These HBI folks watching. They got nothing to do with their life. They in bondage. They still in sin. They still in sin. They can't grow. So let the sinners watch. Let the sinners say stupid stuff in the chat. Let them tell on themselves. Why they telling themselves, oh, I'm living great. I'm living great for now. Gonna even live greater once I get my place. Yeah, look at that. You mad? They go to Bird getting some food right there. Is it waiting on somebody to get some food for them? Nope. Yeah, you mad. You mad. You mad at me. You was a window shopper. You mad at me? I think I know why. You is a window shopper. You are mad at me right now. You is a window shopper. You mad at me? I think I know why. You is a window shopper. He's a window shopper. You is a window shopper. You love your sin, don't you? You love your sin. You mad because I lost a lot of weight, huh? You mad I lost a lot of weight? You mad I'm slimming down? Look at me. Y'all see me slim down. You could tell by me being on video I slimmed down a lot. You upset? You mad? You is a window shopper. You mad at me? I think I know why. You is a window shopper because you are fully in sin. You is a window shopper. You ladies are mad at me now. You is a window shopper because you insecure. You really love sin. You love sin, don't you? You love it. You don't want to see Rollo win. I know. Y'all say y'all want to see me win. Your actions speak otherwise. It's only a few women that want to see me really win, that watches my platform. Yes, some of these ladies, they have a bigger talk towards me because they in sin. They're in sin with their man. They're in sin with themselves. They're in sin in the city they stay at. Yeah. You upset I'm in the #1 city in America? The #1 state in America, Florida? Economically, we are exceeding beyond all the other states. You mad? You mad nobody coming to your city, coming to your funky town? You mad? You upset that I'm living in 100-degree weather, thanks to the Most High, and you in the low 50, 40 degrees, you wearing sweaters and hoodies still to this day? In the month of May, huh? You upset? You upset? You want to see how I'm going to make you mad now? You want to see how I'm going to make you mad? Let me show y'all the temperatures. Ooh, y'all going to get upset. You're going to get upset. Yeah, we're going to show the temperature. Yeah, let's show it. Let's show it. You see it? I know my, hold on. I know my phone is messed up. I know. I'm going to give me another phone. Hold on. Get it correctly. So today, I see today? Today's going to be 96 degrees. Ooh, y'all upset? Y'all see that? Today's going to be 96 degrees. Oh, I'm hurting your feelings now. Tuesday. You see that? See the weather? Ooh, I'm hurting your feelings, am I? I'm hurting your feelings? I'm hurting your feelings? So, it's supposed to rain on Wednesday. Oh, that's Memorial Day. Memorial Day is supposed to rain on the 26th. The 27th is supposed to rain, and on the 28th is supposed to rain. Okay. That's great news. That's great news. That's great news. I like that. In the 90s, You know how EMS does it. That's how EMS does it. You know, I have to, give him his talking point when he does his videos, his classic videos back in the days. He used to be like this. Yeah, y'all upset. Y'all upset when you see the muscles. You see the muscles? Oh, you upset? Y'all mad? Because you in sin, you upset? You upset? Oh, I'm upset with Rollo. I'm upset with Rollo. Yes, I'm in sin. I'm upset because I'm still in sin. Let me see what Fable Studio says. Yeah. Keystone says, I was on a receiver on this cousin, pay for it. You own up to, yeah, you got it. Oh, you won't get views by lying to nuclear. Yo, these trolls, man. What's up, Robert the Great? Yo, these trolls is mad. They all mad with their life. They all mad with their life. They in sin. Yo, there's a lot of men and women in sin. Yo, they is exposing themselves of their sins, y'all. They obsession of sin. They obsess. You got a particular consecrated using my talking point. I won't mention the dude's name. I won't mention the dude's name. And it's not who y'all think it is. So, man, wait till I talk about this sex bondage. Many of you are in sex bondage, man. You don't even realize it. You in sex bondage. You were in sex bondage. Let me give you another clue. Give y'all one more clue for you freeloaders. Because you freeloaders, that's why you in the dump. Because you're a freeloader. See, the people that support my platform, they winning. The people that don't support my platform, they deities and thieves and liars and sin. They won't ever support. If they say they rocking with me, yeah, right. Let me give you freeloaders one more to look into. throw you a little something to think about. The members only gonna get the fluidity of this, sex bondage. Let me tell you how you know you're in sex bondage. Y'all ready for this? Let's say you making 30, 40,000 on average, because the average man is making about 30 to 50,000, right? The average man. Now, there's exceptions. Yet the majority of the average man is making right now 30 to 50,000, right? You meet a woman, y'all kicking it. She fine or she decent fine, whatever you call it. You hit it off, you get it in. You know what's the key? You ready for this? It's gonna make y'all think like, oh snap, Rollo makes a good point. When you making 30 to 50,000 a month, you get more sets of bondage than a man at 6 figures. Where you going with this, Rollo? You're talking to somebody that when I make 30, 50,000, I could have a lot of sets with different women if I want to. When you're making 6 figures, that means you have more discipline. No disrespect, because I'm not 6 figures. No disrespect to the men that's under 6 figures. The truth of the matter is, I have to tell it. I'm not here to be friends. I'm not to kiss no one's behind. You're going to have a lot of guys upset with me. Oh, I'm making 30, 50,000. How dare you say this? It's the truth. Men that makes under 100,000 have more children than men that makes over 100,000. Let me give y'all the key. The more wiser you are, the more careful you have to have a child. You just can't have a child with any woman. That's why these women know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about. That's why you haven't seen a woman come in the chat. Think about this, fellas. Right now, we would have had a woman challenge me. They can't challenge me. I'm giving you the secret. If you make under 100,000, the woman will give you the best world. Make over 100,000, see if I'm lying. But nobody want to support the stream. Nobody want to support the stream because I'm elite. Most of these artists in the industry, it took them 15 to 20 years to become a millionaire. I know what I'm talking about. I got family that plays for the NBA. I got family that's in the NFL. I was a C-lister in the industry. I didn't sign no oath. I ain't sign no blood. So I could talk about it. You ain't seen nobody slandering me on that. Nobody. Even the ops can't slander me on that. They know I'm telling the truth. Ooh, ooh. Oh yeah, he ain't lying. He was on TV. I seen Rollo on TV. Yeah, he was on a couple of shows. Yeah, he was in MTV. Yeah, he was in certain shows in New York. Yeah, he was around Big Bang Theory or How I Met Your Mother. Yeah, he was there. He was in the spotlight. Yeah. That's true. That's true. He was in Gansevoort. Yeah, he stayed in Williamsburg, Greenpoint. Yeah. He was doing this thing. Yeah. But nobody supported the platform. I told you guys, the more money you make, the less visibility women gonna be to you. Ethan told you this. Yeah, they'll come once in the blue, try you out, try to see if they could sneak in. But it's the dudes under $100,000 that's having more children. Because that's bondage. Oh, what do you mean having children is bondage? Rollo, how dare you say that? I'm going to tell you why it's bondage. Start doing great, she'll put you on child support. Start doing great, she'll want to make you suffer. I challenge you men to do great. Let's see if your wife really loves you and them kids really love you. Start making $5,000 a week like I used to. You heard what Zach told y'all. He saw the receipt. Go ahead and DM Zach and ask him, did Rollo make that amount? Oh, yes, he did. He made over $10,000 a month. Go ask him. You gonna say he a liar? You gonna say Zach is a liar? You know how many women want me now? I'm not bragging. But when I was making over 6 figures, there was nowhere to be found. Why? Why do you think a lot of these celebrities are in trouble? Didn't I tell you, when you deal with these sinful women and you in sin, they're gonna go after your money before they lock you up? There's some guys in my chat that's 6 figures. I ain't gonna mention their names. They 6 figures. They'll tell you Rollo's telling the truth. When they was making under 100,000, they was getting women giving them pleasure. What, man, no. Y'all ain't support. Let me shut up. Let me leave it for my members only. For the men and women, for members only. Ain't nobody support yet. Ain't nobody support. And I'm not talking to my main supporters. You got people who haven't supported in months, but they want to try to. Listen, I told you, I warned you. You think me, Brain Reyes, and Ringo is playing? I'm not acknowledging your messages. You don't support? I'm not acknowledging your messages. I told y'all, I'm strict. Don't be sending me messages and think I'm going to reply back to you. You ain't supporting. You ain't supporting a minute. You think I'm gonna reply to you? I'm looking at some of you sending me messages. Why I'm gonna reply to you? When was the last time you sent something to me? And I'm trying to help you out to get out of sin. But no, you don't want to get out of sin. You love sin. Stay in bondage then. Stay in bondage. And stay poor and let the woman rule you. Stay poor and let the woman rule you. Man, the Most High gave me a download, and I told him, no, I'm not going to talk about it to these public people. I'm going to talk it to my members only. They deserve it. He said, okay. Because see, the truth of the matter is, some of you choose to stay poor to stay with a woman that don't care for you. Okay, challenge me. Start doing great with your numbers economically and see if I'm wrong. That's why you have you seen women in the chat? Have y'all seen a woman in the chat? The women know I'm telling the truth. They know I know them. I know them very well. Yo, the minute I get back to 6 figures and I become a millionaire, y'all heard what Ringo said? Ringo got the prophecy from the Most High. Ringo got the prophecy from the Most High. Y'all better listen. Go listen to that video when he said, when I become a millionaire. He got the prophecy from the Most High. The Most High deals with Ringo. You heard Brainwave said the same thing. Y'all keep sleeping on Rollo if you want to. Why you think they've been trying to keep me under 6 figures? You got men, you got women that don't want me to be 6 figures. They scared. They scared. Not only they scared of me being 6 figures, they scared of me being a millionaire. Mm-hmm. With that said, y'all, I ain't gonna stay on too long. I'm gonna do the pre-record video of another pre-record video for a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? Upload that and then do the sex bondage later on today. Oh, when I go into sex bondage, it's gonna be a doozy. We only got 5 likes. Shame on y'all. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Only 5 likes. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. What's up, Corey? Salute. Shame on y'all. We have low lights for this classic video. Forever Studios, Corey, Keystone, and Robert the Great, and those viewing, thank you for liking the video. Those who really like the video. You ain't see no ladies come in here say good day today. I wonder why. I wonder why. Let's take a walk back to the room. Let's take a walk back to the room right now. Oh, you're mad. You was a window shopper. You mad? I gotta watch while I'm walking. I think I know why. You was a window shopper. You was a window shopper. You mad at me? I think I know why. You was a window shopper. So, in closure, keep winning, stay focused, and let them be. Get rid of that sin, start growing, you will get your answer. Brown Royalty to the people, we the business. I'll holler at you soon. You know what I'm saying? So, peace out.